Hi, my name's Charmian Campbell and I'm the founder of the Driven Business Edge, and I'm here today with David Burkett. He's the marketing director of Just Dream, and we're here at the Queensland Museum After Dark event to learn about the science of beer, wine and chocolate.
Yes, absolutely.
So, I've got a question for you.
Sure.
You're one of the co-creators of the Innovation Awards.
Correct.
Innovation Nation Awards, actually.
That's right.
Where did it come from?
Well, we were looking at something that may be presented to the marketplace in a way that really inspires and ignites people to see their opportunities as Australians. So we decided to name it as a statement that we have already arrived, because when we're planning out our visions and we're selling a dream, we want people to buy into the dream, even by saying the name Innovation Nation. What we're declaring into the atmosphere is that we're ready, that we're prepped up, we're ready to go, and we can match it with the best of them. Right now, you've got the games on, and I think pound for pound, and historically, if we were to be matched up against the world based on population, we'd probably be number one or number two. And I think pound for pound, it's the same for innovation. Even though there's a little bit of an air of we're not quite there yet, it's probably because we have a desire to grow and be stronger and do more. But pound for pound, I think that we're doing really, really well, and have done since the 60s and even further back.
And that's really exciting, as is the fact that the 3rd of November, we've actually got another event which you are the creator of. Would you like to tell us more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So DisruptorCon was an idea birthed from an event that we produced 2 years ago, where we brought in a world famous physicist to Australia, and we had approximately 2,000 people here in Brisbane at an innovation technology event, and that hadn't been seen prior to that event, that level of engagement. But he spoke some wonderful things over our delegates that day, and he said that Australia is poised for greatness. It has everything that it needs in order to excel in the marketplace globally, geographically, also because of our intelligent workforce, our unified workforce, our resources. It's that we should stop focusing so much on mining as the area that we derive our source of income from, but focus more on technology, and when we do, we'll just excel. So he said we've got the right recipe, we just need to follow the path and lead, because I think that we have been known as a leader for the region, not just for our area, but for the entire Asia Pacific region. So DisruptorCon was birthed out of an idea that there's some disruption happening in the marketplace. It's always been, and it will always be, but we want to disseminate that for the leaders so that they can understand what disruption actually means, how we can do it ethically, how we can contribute, how we can build ourselves up so that we can have social, environmental and economic considerations to everything that we do, and that's very disruptive. So that was the whole concept around DisruptorCon, the conference. And we're now streaming it out to Sydney and Melbourne. So we're taking the event series through Sydney, Melbourne and Brisbane, taking all these wonderful talent that we have underneath the HDWI pool of speakers, international and global leaders, and then pushing it out to all those cities.
Well, that sounds really exciting. And I suppose also these things don't come about by yourself. So there was someone who was integral. So Darren Medhurst from QSSA actually was part of the inspiration as well along this journey.
Correct.
What is it that the two of you are excited about, the outcome being at the end of these events?
I think we're most excited about the social impact, the butterfly effect of doing something that's quite inspirational for every Australian. We bought into a vision, and so we work together collaboratively and we synergize for that outcome. And so what we've seen is the potential to actually impact all Australians. We've got approximately 23 million inhabitants here in Australia, and there is a way that we can design a technology and innovation event or series of events that can impact them as well. So we're looking to live stream to hundreds of schools around Australia the event, even to the most rural areas. So we've partnered with a company called ARNet, and they have the fastest upload and download speeds for rural areas. Our idea was just birthed from the concept that innovation and technology events shouldn't just be for the select few, shouldn't just be for the people who understand it and get it and know it, but the people who are going to be most disrupted are the ones that need it the most, are probably going to miss out. So let's get it out to the schools, let's get it out to rural areas. Rural schools don't normally have access to city content. They have to travel really far, it's a very expensive exercise. But now with technology, with disruptive technology, we can reach out back to them with a content that prepares them a little bit better for a future that they can actually partake in. So it doesn't matter how far away from the city they are, they can get involved, they can participate. There's enough education now online to get prepared for a technology-driven future. But they need to be given that opportunity. And so that's what we really want to do with this event, is just provide that opportunity to them to see that the world is going to change very fast, but they can also contribute. They can also be a part of it and feel inspired, not seize up with fear, but be inspired by the future. So both Darren and I really believe in that, and we're driving that home to that end.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. And change doesn't happen without people like you. So if you would like to be involved or learn more, please go to howdoweinnovate.com and get on board.